David Curtis here, teacher professional, and I am here with my sister, Christy Curtis, expert in yoga, mindfulness. I mean, you name it, all these credentials that she has, it's unbelievable. I lose track on how many she has. But let's say we're going to run through some maintenance on what you can do throughout the week before you play some golf. If you're an avid golfer, maybe try to fit this in before you play. But just say a lot of my clients, they're kind of out for the season, just playing golf. So, you know, what do they do for the other 9 months out of the year? So this will help you out, especially just to get prepared to play some golf. So, Christy, I'll let you have the floor, and I'll follow along, and let's see what happens here.
Well, hopefully you've been able to watch the previous two videos that we've been able to share with you about pre-rounds and during round, and most importantly, we have the breath. So encouraging you throughout is to really find a breath practice that allows you to stay just connected to the present moment. So what does that mean? Am I breathing? Okay, am I breathing? And it's something as simple of just noticing, feeling the breath in through the nostrils, and then letting that breath go out of your mouth, but paying attention to it. So that's always going to be a constant we can always work on, no matter what. Easier said than done.
Talking about breathing, is there a pattern that we can do?
Yeah, patterns and shapes are easy things to remember, and this is something that I try to guide a lot of clients in. It's called the 4x4 breath. So just imagining that we are making a square box, and that box has a count of 4 up, where we'll breathe in for 4, then we'll also pause like a maintenance line for 4, and then we'll do an exhale on the descend for 4, and then we'll hold again that maintenance baseline going across. And again, if that count of 4 is too much for you, then just do what you can, trying to keep your breath nice and even. So we'll go ahead and continue to kind of find that breath pattern that's suitable for you, but relaxing your shoulders and softening your jaw. You can leave your eyes closed or open. Let's just take a deep inhale, breathing in through the nostrils together. And a deep audible breath all the way out of the mouth. Again, inhale. Can you feel the side ribs, back ribs inflate, belly fill? And exhale out. And just one more full round here. Or can you make your exhale longer than your inhale? And now the 4x4 breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, finding your natural breath. Keeping that jaw relaxed. Whenever you're ready, just slowly dropping your chin, opening your eyes, letting your eyes resettle, and lift your gaze.
Awesome.
What did you notice with that breath, David?
That, I mean, it really expanded my chest, my lungs. It feels like my body's more awake now, focused. So it's crazy what the breathing can do. Wonderful. All right, so what else do we have for maintenance-wise?
For maintenance, the previous two videos we talked about weight-bearing joints, and we did some work in the ankles, knees, pelvis. We did shoulders in the pre-round, and now we're going to go into the creases of the wrist.
So for this exercise, maintenance-wise, you can use do believe a golf cart. You can use a countertop. What else can we use?
If you want to be on the floor, hands on the floor, a desk if you're at work, or your home desk, your home office for many of you. Anything that has a surface. We're using the cart today, and even though the cart's at an angle, it will still do the work. But as we mentioned, weight-bearing joints, this is for the wrists. And so oftentimes, we're doing, David, talk about what is the importance when you're golfing, the wrist? What's something what's important?
So what I kind of teach is when the wrists go back, I mean, you really want to stabilize the face of golf club for as long as possible throughout the swing. So we kind of say proper wrist mechanic is more up and down, where we really don't want to see the wrists go back and forth. So once again, I'm more of a, let's say, a flexion into impact, which is stabilizing the face. I hate showing the bad, but a lot of golfers, when they go into impact, they extend their wrist. So not the best move, but just say flexion is what we want, and this type of stretching will definitely get you guys a lot stronger in your wrist to stabilize the face of the club.
Yeah, so this is the main thing. We're looking for stabilization in the joint mobility. And when we can work the ligaments and tendons, tissues and bones around, that's going to help strengthen that stabilization factor that I think is really key for golfers. We're just going to create a little bit of weight bearing. You can do this on the golf cart here with fingers up. And so you're just going to feel the wrist dragging downward towards the floor as the weight shifts body forward. Okay, so you're doing that. You can be this for a little bit of time, but then here's the next one. You're going to rotate your fingers downward and then maybe create a little bend of the elbows. That's another layer here. So one is fingers up. The next one is fingers down. And then we're going to take the transfer and then actually draw the fingertips to face each other. So both palms will be facing up. And so this is just going to be another action series. And as you do this, you're going to try to see, and David, actually, I'm going to have you come on up here and do it as I coach it through. So the palms are going to be facing each other. But see here, or rather, facing up. And yet, see if you can try to tip the tip of the thumb and the pinkies down as you spread the fingers wide. Clicking your fingernails down and towards the cart or to that countertop. And again, here practicing to maybe even that golf stance if you're hunched over, shoulders back, keep pressing down. Nice.
That feels a lot better.
Yeah. So you want to practice again what it is you've already been previously working on. And then maybe just one more time, let's go back to the palms pressing upward, shoulders drawing back. Good, and then let's rotate the fingers back, maybe a soft bend of the elbows. Good, and are you breathing?
Absolutely.
Is
Always
that
breathe.
next question? Good.
Very good.
And then come on up. And then anything you can do for wrist circles. I know David's done a lot of stuff with the golf club, but these are little things you can do at home, the home office, or when you know you have some free time, which we're all finding that we have.
Get off the keyboard.
Off the keyboard, it's great. Check in with that ergonomics of our desk system.
All right, Christy. Well, thank you very much for running through those exercises. Really, really, really beneficial to the body, I believe.
Yeah, and thank you, viewers, and thank you, David, for this opportunity.
Absolutely.
And again, this is all about what you can do to help, start your game, be in your game, and most importantly, the maintenance factor during, as we, golf, I think, is kind of like that game of life a little bit.
Absolutely. So. Definitely. So once again, I'll leave Christy's information in the description. So please take a look at what she has to offer. Unbelievable stuff. So she does, just kind of maybe dive into a little bit of extra on what you do, Christy.
Great. Well, we come from a family of teachers. So first and foremost, I am a school educator and actually going to teach yoga and mindfulness in public schools. So that's one for students, then also educating teachers on mindfulness, and I teach yoga. I host retreats and workshops and a bunch of other things that really just bring alignment to your well-being, and it's through the vehicles of yoga and mindfulness and teaching people how to pay attention in a way that can make them feel a little bit calmer and less reactive. And yeah, which is, I think, something that not only golfers need, but every human needs in ourselves.
So we're going to hopefully plan for the future to kind of work together a little bit more. Golf schools, have Christy come in, do some yoga, mindfulness as well. So we're going to start planning. I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So like this video, share it with your friends.
So get it out there, everybody. It's really good, really good. So once again, for Christy, myself, thank you for joining. And next time, we'll see you on the lesson tee.